Could you really stop an arrow
with a cloak? The lads at Sellsword Arts tested this one recently, and they found that most of the time an arrow does get stopped, which surprised me. So let's look into it. Arrows are good at punching through stuff. Even a standard target point will go through a range of materials when they're being worn on the body. But when they're hanging loosely, those same materials can move with the blow and dissipate the energy, which is why a lot of ranges use hanging curtains as backstops behind the target. But if a bit of cloth is all it takes, why did medieval knights run around in heavy, expensive armour instead of just pulling a John Wick? Well, firstly, an arrow curtain is not guaranteed, and when you're dealing with bows that shoot at high speed, they can start to have problems. And you might think this is a matter of draw weight. Even a modern hunting weight bow pales in comparison to a lot of historical war weights. But even if you pile on the pounds, a blunt arrow can still get deflected. Most of the time. But in battle, people didn't use target points. They used broadheads or bodkins. And when one of these hits your cloak, the point quickly cuts through the material, allowing the rest to pass through with very little friction. Even if your bow isn't all that powerful. Now, there are definitely ways you could make a cloak that would stop an arrow. A regular cloak against an archer who's equipped for a fight isn't much different to a similarly administered placebo.